What teacher has never used a visual aid or two? The science teacher demonstrates a theory with test tube and, to the delight of the class, an explosion or two. Another guides the student through a mathematical complexity with wooden blocks and pieces of string. The preacher points to the diversity of God's people with any number of stuffed toy sheep. Jesus says, "Look at that sower, or that soldier, or that fig tree over there." The phrase, "consider the lilies of the field," has passed into our common language. This lily has its own story. Well, it's a legend, as have so many flowers. My book of traditions, therapies and superstitions to do with flowers connects the snowdrop with the Garden of Eden. They say an angel flew down to console Eve as she bemoaned the barren soil of the earth after everything had fallen apart. It was snowing, and the angel caught a snowflake, breathed on it, and commanded it to take life. It flowered as soon as it touched the ground, a snowdrop. And so Eve smiled and knew there was hope. She treasured it above all the other flowers of paradise, and where the angel's feet had been, a ring of snowdrops sprang up. It's a great tale. But at the heart of it is that promise of hope in a dark world, after winter, on an earth hurting from human greed, for the despairing and the anxious. This tiny plant contains proteins that resist freezing temperatures. It shelters its green-tipped petals so bees that wake up early have something to eat. Jesus didn't mention snowdrops, but he taught how God's kingdom is like a tiny seed growing secretly. Lord, open our eyes to signs of hope in our world and help your kingdom to come on earth as it is in heaven.